Hey guys, I hope you're having a great day and you're out doing something you love. I'm on the river, so I'm in love with what I'm doing. There's a lot of other people out here on the river today. There's people hiking, tubing, camping. They're all over building memories, and that's a beautiful thing. That's what I wanted to talk today about, is memories. And we all build memories throughout the course of our life, and they're a very important thing to all of us as we move through life. We can look back and remember people we were with and things we've done. And most of the relics in my collection are memories that I've personally built. But I do have some relics in my collection that were given to me as gifts. And they mean a lot to me because of the person who gave them to me. And that's why when I travel and people invite me to hunt, I try and take them a gift, a bullet or something from my area, so they can remember that day and remember me every time they see that relic. And I know for me, it's an important part of my life, is looking back and remembering all the people and things I've done. So today I want to look at some of the relics in my collection that people have given me. Now, usually the value of a relic to me is finding it and holding it in my hand, but these have a special value because someone gave them to me. Now, I don't buy Civil War relics because they would have no real value to me. I don't think of relics in a monetary value. But these are relics that was given to me. Let's take a quick look, and let's start with one of the first relics I was given, one of the most amazing relics I was given. It's during a hunt at a huge Yankee camp. I'm going to talk about it in an upcoming episode. I was with my father, and I was out in the field with my Nautilus on, and I hear my dad hollering. And I look over, he's jumping up and down, and he doesn't usually get real excited, so I was excited, and I took off running over to him. And this was a field where we had found nothing but bullets. And I come running up to him, and he holds out his hand, and he says, "Here, this is for you." And it is an eagle breastplate from the American Civil War. This one's very ate up because it was in a muddy ditch he dug it out of. But I had not found an eagle breastplate yet, and he knew I wanted to find one. And he said, "Will you keep this one until you find one?" Well, I found a couple of them now, and I've offered to give him this back. He won't take it because he wants me to remember that day. And it is a relic that is one of my most highly prized relics. I'll always remember that day with my dad. The next relics I want to show you are some relics that were given to me by my friend Bob Milburn. And he's a friend I met through my dad. He's a military historian. He lives up north, and he loves to go flea market shopping. And he finds some incredible finds up there. And the first two finds I want to show you are from the first time I met Bob. He pulled up with my dad, and he jumped out of the car, and he said, "Here, I brought you something." And he handed me a pair of these beautiful bone dice. And these were hand carved, and I think he said they were from the late 1700s to early 1800s. And if you look in between the six, you can see a crown and a GB where the tax was paid on these dice when they were brought over from Great Britain to the American colonies. So a beautiful dice. There's a set of them. I love these dice. He also brought me a whole bag full of undug flat buttons. Now, these are the type of flat buttons we dig up all the time. This one says Imperial Standard, but he brought me a whole bag of these undug, and I thought they were just an amazing thing. I'd never seen these in undug condition, and it's a great way to show the difference between undug and dug buttons and why it's important that we save these pieces of history before they disappear. The last piece I want to show you that Bob gave to me is this amazing rosette that Bob found at an estate sale. And this is a heart one, and he sent it to me to go with my martingale plate for a nice display. And it certainly is a beautiful piece, and it displays just amazingly with my martingale plate. So thank you, Bob, for not only all the memories we've shared, but the tangible memories that I will always remember you by. And the last piece I want to talk about is one that probably exemplifies the point of this dig log more than any. And the point of this dig log is to share of yourself and share your time. You don't just have to share relics or items, although you can. I have a lot of items that were given to me that are memories. But share of yourself, and that's important. And this story is about meeting a stranger while I was on tour with the Sons of Bluegrass. We were driving around in our bus and we pulled in to play a show in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. And we were looking for a place to park, and I'm driving the bus and I find this alley and it was covered in murals, beautiful murals. And I backed the bus in there. I was like, we got to look at these murals. And we parked the bus and got out and we were examining these murals, and there was people everywhere on this mural. And inset into the mural, there was a picture of a Native American, and he was holding a celt, an actual relic celt inset into the wall. And as we were looking at the mural, a man came out from a door in the side of the building, and I started talking to him, and it turns out he was the artist of these murals. His name was Michael Pilato. I hope I'm saying his name right. And he had painted these beautiful murals. There was a Fibonacci sequence up on the top of it, and he told us that each person in this mural was a prominent member from the community of Williamsport, and he had painted these for memories of all of the prominent members of this community, all the way back to the Native Americans who had lived there before it was settled. And I was just blown away. And of course, being a relic hunter, I had my metal detector and on the bus, and I had been relic hunting on the road. And I said, hold on a minute, I have something for you. And I had found a bunch of relics in Virginia while we were on the road. I came back and I gave him a beautiful, large, dandy flat button that I had found in Virginia. And I said, here, maybe you can use this in some of your artwork. It's a historic find from Virginia. And he was blown away. He said, hold on. And he ran into his studio. He came back out with this beautiful Native American celt. And this was found by him when he was a child along the riverbank there. And there's even a splatter of his blue paint from probably one of his murals. And I'll always remember him and how he had made a huge impact on the memories of his community by painting these beautiful murals of all of these important people of the community. And so I just wanted to share that with you, and I hope that you guys take the time to share of yourselves. Share your time, share your things. They're just things. Share of yourself with other people and build memories. That's what's important in our lives. I hope you guys enjoyed what I shared today, and I'll see you tomorrow.